Hi, hello, my name is Julia, and today I would like to speak about love stories for couples, and healing effect about the photo shoots. Okay, so why I'm saying in general healing effect? Because I've seen a lot of couples, and couples arrive in different stages. Okay, and through that time when they are in the relationship, they can go through many phases. Okay, and what that means is there is a phase up, there is a phase down. Okay, and sometimes couples feel disconnected or distant. Okay, but they still in love, or they still feel the love for each other. Okay, and that's the most important thing. Okay, if we have that feeling there, right? And the couples photography in my studio is related with making love scenarios, with making love scene creation, with photographing and making videos on this topic. All right, including erotic fantasies, including secret dreams, okay, including everything what maybe for some people is kinky, naughty, and dirty. For you, it will be an amazing choice for this scenario, right? So every couple is different, and I am here at the studio create variety of representation of that couple. And I love that because we are not copying, we are not pretending that we are someone else, right? During that photo shoot, we're not looking into outside world, right? But trying to be ourselves, understand what you like, what you would like to try, what you enjoy, what you dislike, what you're scared of or afraid of, what makes you nervous. Okay, and the reason why I'm saying it is a very good therapy because you do not get any consultation here towards your relationship, right? Your relationship is a separate body. Okay, when you matched and merge together, you become one body. And as long as you stay like that, connected, intimate with each other, right, you will be the happiest and the healthiest couple. Okay, and everyone around you will be the happiest. Okay, so that's why it is important to understand that this photo shoot in general is for that couple to memorize the fantasies, to memorize those moments, to memorize that specific event, okay, that they are creating, and then to create as much as possible information that you later can evaluate. Okay, can evaluate and understand why I am saying this is the best therapy or most effective therapy for couples. Because there are stages where there is no need to go and see any consultant. There is stages where you can't solve situations or you would like more closeness and more affection and more love and maybe more intimacy, and your partner is busy with something else or thinking about something else, and you don't know how to approach this and how to come back to this topic, right? Or you missing your partner, or you missing those moments, right? Photo shoots are there to actually recreate that and record this on camera, that you will have a solid proof. Okay, and why you need this proof? You see, when the times get tough, you always have something that will inspire you, that will motivate you, that will encourage you to fight for your love, right? For your relationships. And at the same time, it will be an evidence. Okay, because you, if you are in essential sexual loving vibrations, your body will be naturally performing loving gestures, right? When people are disconnected and when they're living from the comfort or from the feeling of they so get used to each other that they're scared to change for something else, or they think that they cannot find anyone else. This is the best way to prove it. okay? Because when you're performing and when you are creating something, you're in that vibration of this unconscious mind. And it means that your partner will be with you in your atmosphere, right? Acting and performing on camera and on film and recording those moments. And you could see for yourself how much you enjoy each other. You could see on your facial expression, you could see on unconscious reactions, the feelings, the moments when you enjoy together, the moments when you move towards idea, move towards each other, the moments when you collide, the moments when you explode, the moments when you're feeling orgasms, and the moments when you're going up to the climax. There are so many moments that will provide you information that would let you decide about this relationship. If you're struggling, if you're questioning, does he love me enough, or does he still love me, or are still on the same how to say level or a page, are we the same? And through life there are many outside information coming and disturbing your bond. Okay, photo shoot at my studio will bring you back to those senses where just you and him and me, of course, or the junior photographer if you choose to. Okay, so when you are with a creator in the studio, you are going to use your sexual vibrations towards your partner, your intimacy, your stimulation, your moves, your touches, your kisses, your words, everything what helps, okay, to go into that sexual mode. Only when we are in this vibration we can create. We can create love story. Okay, and the reason why I'm saying this, that people have to be in the certain energy flow to create sexual art, is because how you can cook food without the fire. Okay, and to set up the fire, we know that this is not so easy and not so straightforward. We need to know what to do. There is a lot of rubbing action, right? You need to know that you need to have dry paper, maybe some wood prepared, chopped, and so on, and how you will do it, right? Everything we will discuss, how to set up a fire in your relationship on camera, you will discuss with your photographer. And then photographer will advise you, okay, and give you a lead towards your fantasies, what to explore, where to push and challenge yourself, right? How to open up, how to be, how to say, successful and looking hot in front of the camera, right? What's going on in the studio? What are these things doing? Or what are these probes doing? And what you can do with these settings, or with these toys, or with these accessories, or how you can use those props. There are many things what can distract you here in the studio of the outer world, and you will be concentrated on one thing, making hot shots or making hot scenes for your video. And the sexual energy, right, when we step into the adulthood and we start to experience sexual sensations, right, these are the moments when we develop as an adult, right? So sexual stimulation, sexual life, sexual experience is on us. Not many people have an education on that, right? Especially in our age category. And that's why we need to work with it, right? Create a lot of situations that you can grow as a person and you can grow with your partner in the same direction. You can understand and see your partner during this adventure and recognize things, right? In yourself, okay, in him or her, right? Connect more, understand more, give more, try more. And that's why in my studio everything is free flow. We follow the energy, we follow the good feeling, we follow the pleasure, right? We follow the body map. What's going on in your body? I am not filming when I'm seeing that people are not enjoying or don't feel comfortable. Okay, so to avoid that, we have to do all the work during the consultation, and that is an intimate conversation. And this is the first time, probably, like in the therapy, you will open up and you will tell everything what you like sexually, what you like to do, what you like to try, how you like to feel, what makes you feel good and what makes you feel closed, discouraged, what you scared to ask, okay, what you scared to try, why, okay, why you scared that, what makes you feel nervous, what makes you feel how to say embarrassed, okay, because you see sexuality is developing with us in our childhood, and that's where we're getting all our blocks. Okay, we are not aware of that, and most of us do not remember, but how we behave in our adulthood and our relationships, that comes from there. And playing those adult games as a couple here in the studio, you will encourage yourself to go back to those places and re-record them, reanalyze them, revisit them, okay? It is not that the photo shoot will fix you somehow. Your sexuality is being formed, okay? And if you as a personal, how to say, aware of your personal development, right? Your sexuality is also can be, how to say, adjusted to your needs and to the things who you are, right? Even if it comes from the olden days, the upbringing where you come from. There are a lot of families where sexual expressions were not allowed, right? You would be discouraged, you would be how to say, embarrassed, you would be I don't know. In my experience, I have not seen many people who had a proper education and proper upbringing when they were children about their sexual lives and intimacy and how it should go around you, what you should do with it, right? So we grow up, and then this information comes to us naturally as much as possible. And then when we grow up, we think what to do with it, right? And when we go into our relationship, there are moments when our sexuality, intimate life reaches some phases and some struggles, okay? Literally, in terms of your body, in terms of how you feel, in terms of why you're embarrassed to say this or do that with your partner. And those blocks just accumulate. Then you're embarrassed to say something, then you're embarrassed to do something. And there are couples who have not talked sincerely sexually, have not opened up, and they need someone's help, okay, to express that who they are. Sometimes they can't say and express in the words. So photography and their fantasies and their videos would be that affirmation for them, that they did it, that they can say that I enjoy this and this, and I love that. Okay, and then of course, during the photo shoot, we are not so much egoistic about ourselves. There will be a place for your partner. Okay, we have to understand what makes him or her happy, what they want to do with it, and very often, okay, in that one form of the relationship as a couple happens two different scenarios, because she sees this one way and the guy sees this another way, okay, unless they made an agreement beforehand, okay, then they come collide, okay. Right, so what we do is we do a lot of blending here, blending ideas, blending styles, blending lies, blending fantasies, blending dirty and sensual and classy things, okay? And blending into your lives, and I mean intimate sexual lives, right? Bringing new things, new adventures. So erotic fantasies here, love stories are created without limitations. That's probably the most important thing about my studio, is that I see and I understand the importance of practice. Okay, give a chance for couples to practice love in a different way, in a different scenario, where they both feel responsible for results. Okay, when they put effort in it, right? When they prepare, when they know what will be the plan, who is doing what, and so on. And that is a serious event. Okay, and there is a preparation needed for that if you want this to be significant gig. If someone likes a fast food, okay, fast food, fast photo shoot, okay, there is a junior photographer who can take you on this gig, okay, to take your pictures or to make few scenes or to make few fantasies. That's your person, okay. I meet couples who would like to explore this on the deeper level, and that means individually and then as a couple. Okay, sexual fantasies and sexual stimulation, understanding about their body, what suits them best, okay, how they feel best, okay, how they look best. Okay, but first we start from the feeling, okay, because we can fake the look, we can fake the orgasm, but that's not the way you create art. Art has not to be pretty all the time, but art has to make you feel something, and making love scenes not always are pretty, to be fair, okay, and it doesn't have to, and that's what we're aiming for that raw and genuine expression. Okay, I want my couples to allow themselves to be wild and to be dirty and to let themselves go and go into the instincts, okay, into their wildest dreams, because this is one time life opportunity for them, especially when they have an advisor and the guide and a supervisor with them, so that will help you achieve those amazing results on the video and on the camera photography as well. Okay, why I suggest to do photography and video? Because these are two different dimensions. Okay, they both very important for you to have, because photography, you see, it's a start of videography. Okay, so videography would be as a final conclusion, the result that you could see it as it grows and as it developed. Photography is a momentum. Okay, you reach momentum. Have you managed to reach the momentum on this shot? Okay, and we will do a lot of testing around. Okay, because the most important thing is to feel the energy and sexual stimulation on camera. Okay, there are empty shots. There are shots when we are warming up. Okay, when we are not ready. Very rarely couples will come pumped up. Even the sportsmen need to pump their energy, okay, pump their look, pump their shape to come and perform, right? The same with the making love stories, okay? We need to prepare and do some empty scenes and empty shots. Just go into that moment. And that's why I call testing. Okay. But the testing is the part of your result. Okay. Without that testing, those successful shots or the shots that you in love or videos that you would think is amazing would not be possible. And then again, that's where your professional advisor will come in and will see what kind of scenarios and what kind of the challenges she needs to give to the couple, so that they will lose it, that they will loosen up, that they will start vibrating on the certain energy, right? And usually sexual actions and sexual stimulations are that those how to say, necessary tools to get into that mode. We don't need anything else here. There is no magic. You just need to touch your body, or you just need to touch your partner's body and feel and understand the meaning of this moment. Okay? And everything will be pre-discussed even. Okay, your scenarios, your moods, your lights, your how to say, step by step ideas, how you start this scene, right? What you will do then, where you will go, how you will hold your body, what your body will say, what you will say, right? And there are moments when you just disappear with your partner. You will start the shot and then you will forget all the steps. Okay, and that's where the photo shoot, the real photo shoot, starts, when you're losing that moment, when you know everything, right? You just want to do it great and make it the most amazing for him or for her, right? And very often when this vibe kick in, both individuals become really active and wake up in that moment, right? There is sometimes movement, one is sub, one is dom, you know, like reveal themselves, right, in different kind of expressions. And like I say, couples are in a different phases, and what that means is some just met, okay, and in love. Some are already in the relationship for some time, okay, and then looking for some exploring, looking for more fun, looking for more options, okay, to bond, to connect, right? Looking the ways to find that time so much enjoyable, right? And then there are another phase when people spend long time together, the best friends, okay? And then they want to have someone else to stimulate them, okay, to reconnect them. And then we will invite models for these adventures, okay? Young couples, some young couples do not understand, okay? Just because they did not reach that phase, okay. And there was, for me, I remember that I felt and I've seen love as a one-dimensional thing. It's like true love and always lasting on one vibration, but that's not true, okay. This feeling and this connection grows and evolves, and the way we want it, okay. We just need to work for it and understand what exactly do we want through the experience with your partner, through the adventures and challenges, right? We can feel this better. We can you can feel your partner much clearer when you will see how unconditionally, and you know, this love, it just love, that feeling, it just absorbs you, okay. And when you see this on camera, when everything is recorded, how you are, okay, with your partner, it's something, it's the gift that not many people can have, okay. This is very, very special and very unique experience for for couple for couple to commit and for couple to do, right? But that's something what creates a stronger bond, right? Something that will challenge both, yeah, both senses. And that's what the life is, to go deeper, okay? Deeper with your partner. It means go down into all kind of situations that would change them, that would elevate them, and they choose those situations, right? They can create any story they like. Why people want to create their stories? Because they're looking for a better life, right? They're looking for happiness, okay. Everyone wants to have a happy relationship, Okay. And unfortunately, the only way is to understand yourself and to understand your partner even more. And intimate situations and intimate adventures, that's what helps you to go very deep. Because, like I say, in these moments when all the senses are up, you will see everything recorded and photographed on camera for yourself. And if there is a relationship where you think you want to fix this, okay, you will get the answer there. How? Okay, if you have this question, because you see, the photographer is there to create and to record, capture those moments for you. Okay, capture, and you can keep them. You can keep them. You can make an art wall. Okay, big bedroom, sexy memory, right? You can do whatever you want, you can hide them. Most of the couples, they create this for an experience, for a development. Okay, self development, because it is challenging for both usually. Okay, and of course, it does a lot of confidence in the relationship, in their partner, and it you see, when people make art, right, make art when they explore their feelings, when they exchange the information that is inside them. Okay, and that's exactly what's happening. You know, even the strongest words would never change the action. Okay, and you can see on the camera, you can see the love, the tenderness, right? The passion, the caring. Okay, you could see everything is there on the camera. Some people maybe would like to fake it, but I always recommend to and I create, you see, the situations and the scenarios and the atmosphere you will be, it will be so unusual that it is distracting. Okay, it is distracting. Everything is how to say, it's not in your home. This is like a boutique studio. It just cozy here, right? But you will be a stranger here, stranger who is undressing and making love with your partner, and the only person you can be with and trust is your partner. And that's how you will become stronger, because you will go both through the phases of how to say, there will be reactions in your body. Let me just tell you this. There will be reactions in your mind, okay? And there will be a sexual stimulation, which will take over every doubt, okay? Every nervousness, okay? And every, how to say, you know, when people want to do this but constantly have this voice to hold them back, okay? So I will be that conductor who will just straight away chiki ching, and we'll say or change the scenario or change the pose or change something, because people need to let themselves go, okay, and dissolve in this moment and in this situation. But you see, when your mind is occupied and busy and worry, everything is reflected on your face and it is very visible. The emotions and reactions from your body are visible on your face. Okay. And if you can read the face, you would know what the person is experiencing. You could feel. I always sense when couples start relaxing. Okay. So we do not shoot till the couple is not relaxed. And that means there will be, for some will be a shorter period of testing, for some will be longer. But that is a must. That feeling is a must to have, okay, for you to display and show your photographer so that you can step in the shooting mode, okay? So some couples will arrive and would like to have a few full-on photo shoot, a lot of outfits, a lot of ideas, a lot of scenarios, and just get on with it, would like to have a massive shoot. Okay, and some couples would like very subtle, okay, and simple, okay, but classy photo shoots where they just few outfits and they naked all the time, body to body, okay. And that's how to say, it depends who you are. You need to understand and tell your photographer, what do you like? Okay, there are couples who would like to be led, okay, through the whole experience, right? And that is also an option because your photographer is qualified, okay, to set up you, to give you actually the best choices and plan ahead, okay, on your behalf, what you're gonna do and how you're gonna do it. Everything can be even a surprise, and then you can change it up, right? But like I said, we start from the portraits, okay, and then we always move into something sexual, something sensual, stimulating, right? Where we can express our love, okay, the way we want it, right? Someone really gentle strokes, okay, someone straight away to start from making love scenes, okay, and someone would like to tie the other partner up into restraints, okay, and that's like I said, we play different games. That's what reflected in our sexuality, and if we allow ourselves to experiment and be brave about it and do it with your partner, okay, and even if it's your first time, okay, that's where you will find a lot of answers of who you are, how you are together, okay, and what you want to do with your sex life, how you want to continue, what did you enjoy, what you would like to repeat, what you would like to try, or what you didn't like, okay, or what you should do or what you shouldn't do, okay, or what you will do next time. There will be many, many ideas after you will do your first shoot. Okay, so the first shoot is the most maybe hardest, okay, because you don't know, and the photo shoot in general is an introduction to a studio, is an introduction to posing and acting, is an introduction to style and design, right? It is also introduction into a modeling life, okay, and yeah, and being on the stage with your partner and being directed in the studio by a photographer, videographer, depending what you're shooting, right? It's an unusual experience, okay? And you don't have to be a model to have a successful shoot, okay? The main factor is the sexuality. There are so many people who worry about how they look, worry about their weight, okay? And they do not understand that that is the feeling, okay, which we can replace with the sexy and stimulated, right, energy. And that's what we do. And with their partner, they will help, okay, and they will find that escape, okay, from that worry and from that nervousness. And that's what they will go with their partner. And there are a lot of couples who are not happy and not satisfied about how they look, okay, especially through the time. Life gives us a lot of changes, okay, family happen, children happen, mortgages happen, a lot of things happen that would press you down with the weight, okay. And that doesn't mean that you will have a worse video and how to say, and the worst love story. It doesn't mean, okay. For this type of couples, I would suggest, okay, on the first photo shoot, because they are not ready to accept themselves, but they still in need of the connection, in intimacy, in need of an adventure, and at least to have some fun, because it's been a long time, and so on. We would acknowledge that fact that there are imperfections, and we will shoot it in the manner that it would not highlight, okay, that not highlight those moments, or we will cover them up, okay. So there are different ways, and that means that your footage would look great, okay. There is just one problem. There are people who are so worried and so afraid that even if it's not visible, or if it's not, how to say, obvious, it's still there for them, okay. This obsession in their heads about their perfection and about an acceptance, of how they look or how they change, okay. It goes again into self-confidence issues, and this type of photo shoot, when you're doing in a partnership, okay, can help, and it just works as a support, okay. When you accept that block, you know that these problems will go away, okay, when you will see yourself beautiful. That's why we make this art, okay. That's why I call this sex art. Because when you see it as an art, you accept yourself as an art piece. And art can be beautiful. Even, if it's not beautiful, it still make you feel. And that is enough to love yourself. If you're real, if you make other person feel, that's all you need, okay? And people are looking to be perfect in those shots, okay? Not looking for love, not looking for moments, not looking for a connection and unconditional, expression of their passion without even witnessing that someone is there. I encourage those moments, the couples just disappear and not noticing me, and I always very close. I love close shots, okay? So I shoot wide frame. For example, you see now I am shooting my head in quite close up. I can come even closer, right? That's that's the close shot, okay? So there are different lenses, of course. Okay, you can be in a distance and still capture a close shot, but that will be affected in the footage, right? So you understand that your photographer plays a different role in this photo shoot, okay? It's like a trigger for you to do things you wanted, trigger for you to try things you thought about, trigger for you to try harder for your partner, okay, trigger for you to let things go if you want this scene to work and succeed, okay, because very often I see how beautiful it is and I see how nervous she is by, I don't know, exposing some private parts, and I show them, I show the face, okay, and they see themselves and they understand. They understand that they are still, somewhere driving a car, or, sitting somewhere with someone, or finishing the businesses somewhere, okay, and not in this present moment. And that's what I'm working on, okay, to work on this present moment, appreciate yourself, love yourself, okay. Express love towards yourself and towards your partner. Be unconscious, okay? No, seriously. Think less and do more, okay? Do more touches, do more kisses. It is so amazing. And it is mesmerizing when you can see the natural flow in the sexuality between two people. when they start dancing in a making love way, okay? When there is no way you can interrupt and disturb them, right? And even then, I manage. I manage to stop the scene if we have a big plan, okay? I still, how to say, want to keep on the track with the things we're making, okay? But very often we lose the track, and I lose that track with them, okay? Because that's what it is. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that spark, okay? And that volcano that came out from nowhere. You understand? That's the most important thing. I don't really like, okay, to have those shoots when people just come to take few pictures and being all stiff and staged. They undress, they do not understand what they're doing, why they're doing, and they go. To create erotic photo shoot with erotic energy, you need the main components. It is not only the studio and the photographer, you need sexual energy. That is the main component of the erotic photography. Yes, you can create erotica without any energy. Yes, you can make it and fake it, right? We've seen a lot of movies and a lot of erotic scenes, which is a great acting out material, right? And people are learning from this, right? It was used to our educators in the love life, okay? Those fake and how to say not real moments, and that's where I want to stay aside when I speak about erotic art and erotica and sensual energy and sexuality. I stay aside from porn, okay? Because porn is a stimulation without the feeling. And everyone knows this, okay? These actors who's performing those actions, they are not in love, okay? And they do not share the same energy like the couple in the real life, okay? And that's why I think this is a mechanism created to survive, okay, for single people, right? And survive in terms of learn at least a little bit about sexuality, okay, the ways it can grow, okay, the variety, the interest, right? So but that does not apply to you all the time, okay? I encourage everyone to learn their ways, okay, to understand who they are, what they enjoy, what is their porn, because very often what they're watching and what they're doing in real life are those two different things, okay? And very often what they're watching, what they're doing are absolutely the same, okay, absolutely the same. I have created both materials, okay? And when is it for the porn, okay? And if it's a couple doing it, and this is a couple's business, it does have a feeling to it, okay? And I approve such photography and videography, okay? It does make sense. But I can tell you, when people shooting for money, okay, and they're shooting porn, and when you're filming, you can eat a sandwich. There is no energy in there. You can eat a sandwich and you would not choke. Okay, it will be absolutely fine for me. There is no, you can't feel it. And when I'm shooting my couples, my emotions and my energies are so high, I completely disappear. This is the last thing what I would think of is food, okay? Because I am just catching and catching all these moments which are priceless, which I have not seen in any porn, okay? These are special moments that people have not seen. This is real life, and this is a real love story from someone else who experiencing this. That's true. Okay, the love is true, the feelings are true, the phases are also true. It can come, it can go, it can feel stronger, it can come and feel weaker, right? Somehow we think that if we want in sport to look really, some guy, okay, guys want to look muscular, but women want to look toned, but you still need to do sport, okay? From looking at it, or how to say, or just thinking, your muscles don't grow, okay? Your muscles don't grow, and so you have to experience the sport through your body to have a result, okay? And the most unfortunate thing is with sport that you can't see this result immediately, okay? Because you can go and do the sport and you can feel the workout, but when you go to how to say, to a mirror, you can't see anything. You can recognize yourself sweaty, but you will not see the change. This is remarkable, seriously. But when you do a photo shoot, okay, after a photo shoot, there is a huge shift between the couple's faces and the couple's feelings and the energy, okay? It's like a mountain of I don't know, what is the heaviest? What is the heaviest? No, let's say big mountain. Big mountain came out of the shoulders. Okay, that's how often I feel this in energy. That they finally find the touch point. Okay, that they finally did something what they both been amazed for, or something that they will both remember forever. Okay, that's the meaning of love story. Okay, it's not that they Bonnie and Clyde or Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but it is this. It is that's how we find we belong. When we do things for each other, when we do crazy things. And these are things, they're not really crazy if you think about it anatomically, okay? And if you think about it in a philosophical and biological way, okay? Because intimacy, it's our health, it's our hormone balance, it's our uh, outside world which gives us stress balance, right? And it balances everything, okay? These activities are must in a loving relationship and in a couple, okay? As soon as they stop being quality, right, the couple hits a certain phase, okay? As soon as one of them stop doing something, right, they hit the face or someone done something, and then it's a different kind of blocks in personality stop their intimate relationships, okay? Psychological blocks stop your physical relationship, okay? I'm saying relationships, you know what I mean, okay? So you don't want that person, right? You still love him or her, you just don't want that way, okay, because of something, right? So we know very well that it is easier to change your partner than to change yourself, okay? And that's also very often a situation in those couple lives, relationships, right? And that photo shoot will also show you, okay? When I'm creating artwork, I don't want to expose anyone, okay? I don't really care about the nudity levels. I shoot everything, right? Every fantasy, what is not, in it's not against health and safety. Yeah, don't think that I will be somewhere on the cliff hanging on the ropes when someone is making love. No, I don't know. Depending how much they will pay, of course, on the cliff. That would be crazy. But there are a lot of couples who have crazy ideas, okay? And the level of their craziness, of course, depends on the level of their intellect. Okay, and on their sexuality and ideas about their love story, great love story, and making this type of art. Okay, so removing the scenarios, okay, and removing the personal things, I always stay true to myself, making art, okay, like making real art that people are missing, okay, that people not used to see. Okay, people don't see the energy, but somehow they can recognize an artwork. Okay, because it makes you feel. And that is the most important thing when I approach every couple. I want to make their unique artwork. And the way I approach my couple, I have my techniques. And very often I provoke people. I provoke people to dare and do the bravest things. Okay, in front of the camera, something that they would not never do, right? And that's how the energy flows. Okay, I love that idea. Okay, that I can address anyone and that people can perform their wildest fantasies. Okay, that they can let go of all the inhibitions. Okay, prejudice. There is a lot of things was what is not ours, but holding us back. Okay, and for me, the worst thing is when you have such relationship, when you are not open sexually, when you are not connected in the deepest level with your partner, that you can do with him anything, and you can tell anything, and he can do anything for you. Okay, and that is love. That is love. And there are many phases of love. Okay, so when I go into this game, right, with my couples making love game, I always think about, like usual games, where there are hundreds and hundreds of levels to go to. Okay, and so my couples often ask how far I can go, and I say no limits. Okay, because I don't know how many levels they already discovered. Okay, I don't know how far they are able, right? There have to be some responsibility on the participant side. Okay, your photographer can direct you, can push you, can suggest you, right? But your photographer can't go on the set and do it for you or feel for you. Okay, your photographer can feel with you, right? But not for you. So that's what I'm saying. It is very nice. Okay, it is very nice when you have help, okay, all the way through, where someone is supportive there and advising, okay, and leading you to amazing shots. And you are not alone. And that is the rarity for to find, okay, in the studio, to meet such photographer who is qualified, who understands what that is, sexual energy, who knows and recognize when people have it, okay, and tell and know how to create it, and know what to tell you to create that, right, so that the movie or the images that you make would be successful. Okay, lead you and direct you, and that is a very personal, okay, an individual experience. I would say the photographers never qualified for such thing. They don't. Okay, it actually scares many people to touch intimate, not saying intimate parts, but even intimate parts. Okay, people are scared to touch other human naked, right? To move the leg or to move the body or to move the arm. I'm touching. I'm touching. I'm making myself comfortable. Okay, I'm letting my couple to settle in, and then I'm moving my way around them, and I'm touching them constantly, so then the time will come and I need a great shot, I can touch them and they would not care. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. It is very important to know that there are people who can do this job and are qualified, and qualified by their own experience. Okay, by the time they spend creating adult content with people, regular people, not models. Okay, general public, just random, how to say, people who never did any kind of creative work before, never undress in front of the strangers, in front of the camera, never been in the studio, for example. Okay, so you making everything from the scratch, starting from the idea, starting from making people understand what they're doing, what they are going to do now. Okay, supporting them through those phases when they're undressing, when they're testing, when they're going into those moods and experiences, right? Into those scenarios, right? Supporting through. Okay, there are many photographers who scared, who are afraid, who don't know what to do in this situation when couple is making love, and there are couples, who would say that they had a shoot, but photographer didn't help them, didn't interact, or didn't interfere in any way. Okay, and that is a shame, because the photographer is there who can see and make the picture better, and give some advice, and give some how to say, props, tools, some ideas, or change something to improve. Okay, to make look better. That's why you have the professional artist in there, to create special art, so that no one will, no one could see this before. That's how it that's how it should be, right? And usually the standard photo shoot will happen for you in the studio in a very simple way. Okay, if you meet junior photographer, you exactly experience something similar everywhere else. Okay, because everyone trained this way. Okay, this is just me who have my theories and my years of experience. Okay, but junior photographer will meet you, will discuss some ideas, you will undress, and you would create some shots. Okay, you will create some shots, and in that time, if you manage, okay, to relax and go into the mood and sexually stimulate your partner, and both get on the same vibe, and create all the stimulating experience, then that's great. Then winner chicken dinner for you. Okay, usually photographers in the studio cannot recognize and do not understand how to lead couple into a stimulation, and how to direct through, okay, the whole hardcore making love scenarios and experience. And that's why you have a choice here. Okay, you have a junior photographer who can help you, or you have a senior photographer, okay, who can help you as well, right? In depth, to analyze your love story, okay, and put the best colors, okay, for your fantasy ideas, and best colors for your dreams of your partner. So yeah, there will be many years past, okay, but you will be able to go back to the same adventure that you had, and it will stay for you for years to come. And that's why I'm doing it, right? Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you understand about the therapy, okay, part. that it is very easy to do with your partner. And when there is no talking involved, but just making love involved, right? It is something that men and women, okay, men probably, I don't know. I think men very much scared about going to therapy or going to see someone professional in terms of relationship and stuff. I think doing a photography and experimenting with your partner in intimate way, this is the fastest way to find the solution and recovery and the proof. Okay, because partners very often don't know.